Hi, it's Ron Schira. I'm over at Gallery 908 for the opening of Life After Art, and this is the work of Glenn Spears, and Glenn is one half of the gallery ownership here with his wife Peg, and he has a series of screen prints and a painted and t-shirts over here and a painted wall that he constructed entirely of house paints and stretch canvas. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about this with Glenn. Hi.
Hi.
You want to tell us what you got going here?
Well, my original idea for this, which was originally done as a print back in '84, was to try to emphasize the opposite of a modernist gallery, which typically displays a busy piece of artwork on a large blank wall. And what I wanted to do was see what the experience would be to have a very busy wall with blank canvases or blank panels hung on the wall that would be a relief for your eye from the busyness of the background.
It almost seems like it's a wallpaper or some kind of wall patterning of sorts, but everything here is hand painted. Is that correct?
Yes.
Everything is stenciled. And these are all house paints, of course. So you got matte surface colors on top of a satin background that you bought from a local home improvement center, it seems. And that's pretty cool. Well, let's take a look at your screen prints for a couple. Or here's your t-shirts. Why don't we start with the t-shirts? Now these are all printed as well too. You've got kind of got like a modernist keep on trucking character there, and some designs, and you have looks like somebody's got a woman here with a rain of stars or something on her. Is that a splash, or what's the subject matter of these t-shirts?
Well, the top one was a Groucho. The top left was a Groucho design that I did one time when I happened to be watching a Marx Brothers movie, and you know, so many people have done caricatures of him that almost you look at Groucho and almost see a caricature, and it just suddenly seemed to me that I could simplify the caricature as much as possible, and that's what I came up with.
Mm-hmm.
The one on the upper right is called Green-Eyed Lady, and I did that back. I did the artwork back when I was in my Aubrey Beardsley ink drawing stage of my drawing development, and it's actually based on the song Green-Eyed Lady by Schira.
Sugarloaf. Yeah, I remember that. That was actually a really cool sort of alternative song for the time it was in. So over here, now these are your actual screen prints. Now this is this a stencil print, or what is?
Well, this was a hand cut rubylith that was then turned into or applied to a screen through a photo sensitive screen printing process.
That's cool. And you have the same down at the end. You have a similar one, except it's in different colors, so it's the same scale, but it's in tones of yellow and sepia instead. Now this piece here is the inspiration for the wall. Is that
yes.
correct? So I mean, this is an older piece too. I guess it should be said that most of these pieces were actually created in what, 1984 or so,
yes.
1982. So we have almost a 30-year time span here going on with this stuff.
Right. The Maryland print was actually the earliest one, done in '82. Well, no, actually, I think some of the T-shirts are older. They have a copyright date of '81. So I was. '81. This is back in also a former life when I was a silkscreen printer.
Okay, now here we go. This is probably like one of the newest pieces here.
Yes, that's just I think that was in January of '09. That was like a bit of postmodern appropriation lifting the design of the infamous Hope poster, using colors that kind of reflected the psychedelic posters of the late 60s, and then the line is sort of appropriation from a song by Timbuk 3.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Future So Bright, I gotta wear shades. Yeah, and that's kind of like appropriating Shepard Fairey, appropriating Manny Garcia.
Right.
So, well, anyway, I want to really thank you for taking us on a tour here of your stuff.
You're welcome.